under serial entrepreneurial because I do try to venture into very many different businesses. I do think that sometimes when you become multi-passionate, it's hard to just wear one hat. So why not just do everything? Because who's gonna stop you? Right?
Multi-passionate. I like that.
Wonderful.
I'm also a content creator as well, and a model as well. I was actually thinking about the niches that I do. So I do hair, do beauty, do fashion, which is a lot, but sometimes when you do have the drive and the ambition to do something, why not just do it? I just wanted to share my journey and do quite a lot, and also my entrepreneur dad who passed away, he's also kind of significant. I always feel like he's always around and always watching, so it's something that also still keeps me up to date. So I grew up in Kenya. I moved through schools, so I moved through high school, and then I then moved into the UK. So my mom came into high school and she said, "Oh, Deborah, we're thinking of moving, so where do you want to go?" She said, "Oh, we can go to the UK, we can go to Canada." So we ended up coming into the UK, and I was 14 years old, so we cleared everything, IT class, and usually the diversity in computer science and in IT is not very much. I do remember being one of the only black women in the class. I think it was just me and another white lady was there as well. So it was quite challenging being in a class full of guys and trying to get work done. It still is not the same, but I think the best thing about being a female in tech is even though we're not in the majority of the percentage, we always have someone who can understand in what position you're in. I do remember days where I used to work with that girl and help each other in assignments. That has been something that has been significant throughout that journey as well. I do think sometimes being in business and just being an individual, it's always nice to have different goals and know where you want to get to. So quite recently, as part of goal setting, it's nice to also reflect on your goals. So I did realize, yes, I've achieved so many things at a young age, but also achieving many things also comes with imposter syndrome sometimes. You kind of like look at your journey and you're like, I don't really know if I've achieved enough. I don't know if I'm really done enough. That's something that I've seen quite a lot in small businesses, especially for startups. That's something that actually kind of like stunts the growth of people in small businesses. So I would say there has been like significant things that I have learned being in business. I haven't introduced my business. So I own Tia Debra CO, which is a digital marketing. I started as a website designer, which was something that got encouraged by my mom, and also learned through business. I had a skincare business previously, but it was through that skincare business I got to learn more about business. This is where I started during the lockdown. So I got to learn about websites. I got to learn about marketing, which is things that not many people in startups think about a lot. We only just think about, this is the idea, this is how I want to implement it, this is what I want to put out, but how do I get to market? How do I get to show people what my idea is? How do I get to get the sales? How do I get to reach different markets? So that would be very interesting, but it's always about the challenges and always about the growth. And if you can take in an idea that you've had, you can be able to change lives and work through your purpose. So that's all I have.
That was powerful. I don't want to say